What's up YouTube, it's your buddy MadFox13, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how to clean and wax your chain, which, you know, waxing your chain is called another name too, but you know what, I don't feel like it actually saying that, what the other word is called for doing it, because then it gets people all laughing, thinking the wrong thing, so forget that off the table. Let's just throw that in the garbage. Now I know there's plenty of videos out here telling you and showing you how to clean and wax your motorcycle chain, but you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit different than what they do. Now in some videos, you know, there's always a person out there that tries to tell you about a product that you should use, a product, you know, that you should buy, all this product. They give you a sales pitch and everything like that. You know, they try to get you to where you have to buy that right there, which you don't have to. I'm not going to be like those type of people that tries to tell you what you should buy. I'm going to show you what I use. For instance, for degreasing my chain, I use this right here, and you know, you can get this from Walmart. And for waxing the chain, I use this right here, which I get from Walmart too. I mean, you can get both of these at Walmart. They don't really cost that much. Like I said, I'm just showing you what I use on my chain. Now I know there's some people out there that comment about these and they say all kinds of different deals. I have not had no problem whatsoever with any of these, so put that aside. Now to do this also too, you're gonna have to get cleaning brushes. Well, you can get one of these if you want to have to clean all the chain just with this little brush right there. I mean, they make other versions of this, but what I suggest is getting one of these. Please get yourself one of these. It cleans much more better. I wish somebody would make some way to actually, but okay, now for cleaning your chain, to get your motorcycle to actually to where, because you're going to have that back tire to where you keep it in neutral to turn it so you can clean the chain all around. Now there's 3 different ways that you can do this. There's a 4th way too, but I don't want to try it because, for one, it requires using a wrench and having to put the wrench up on there. But I would only do something like that if you're out somewhere to where the ground is like that, which, you know, I don't want to do that because it requires you to lean up onto the kickstand and to put the wrench over there, which, you know, that'd be a little bit hard. The old school way is just actually moving your bike, spray, clean, and spraying, doing like that, and moving the bike back and forth, which that's going to probably take you all day. Now, for what I use, which is the 2nd way, lift stand. You just go behind here and you lift it up. But before I do that, there is another way too. There's a little deal that you just pull your motorcycle up on, that you just take your back tire and you pull it up on. You know what? I'll take y'all actually to the store and show you. Okay, we're here at Harbor Freight, and if you don't want to have to use a lift stand, you can get one of these right here, a motorcycle wheel cleaning stand, which, you know, it's not a bad price for this, but instead you can leave your motorcycle on the ground, and all you have to do is put this in front of your bike, the back tire, and just pull it up on there with these little wheel things right here. It's just like putting your bike onto a dyno, and all you have to do is just keep on turning the wheel while you're cleaning and lubing the chain. So that's if you want to do with this, but I mean, you can get this here at this store at Harbor Freight, or you can get it on Amazon or even Walmart. But I don't have one of those. I just use an actual stand instead. But it's not a bad price for that. Okay, and now we're back from the store. Now, after I showed you that right there, I mean, if you want to get something like that, it's good too, but I would recommend always getting the stand. But also too, I mean, if you're going to be using one of these stands just to lift the back end up, please get a one of these front chalk stands, because you don't want to have your bike move, because sometimes it can be a pain, because you can use these parts of the stands, of the lift stand right here, to go up under this. You can use that, or you can use these one flat parts that goes right here, but that's kind of a pain. And so first things first, move the bike back a little, because I don't want to, let's see, where's the key? Don't want to get nothing on my garage floor, so I know I gotta clean my garage, but okay. Now we're going to get right there where those spools are. Now, I just want to position this just a little bit. There we go. And you know what? Because we want to make sure that stand doesn't move. Let's see. Now I know some people's going to probably say in the comments, you know, why are you using this right here? Because it's heavy, and also too, so make sure you got your bike in neutral. So put that aside. So, and always keep your kickstand up just in case the bike falls over, which let's hope something like that does not happen. So put the brush right there. And make sure when you do this, keep your brushes clean after you get done. Let's see real quick, come on. I try not to take really long in my videos, but I just go and start going. Now there's a link in your chain. Keep squirting until you get back to that link. So we're back to that link. It's right there, as you can see. So one thing I am going to warn, and I always tell everybody that asks me about whenever it comes to degreasing my chain on my motorcycle, please do not be like some of these people that try to tell you that it's okay to put the motorcycle in gear, to turn the motorcycle on and put it in gear when you get it in the lift stand, to do it like that and to clean it like that. Don't do that. It is dangerous. For one, you can get hurt that way. This right here is not a play toy. It is a chain. It's made of metal. Also, too, if you don't watch it and it starts speeding up, you can get your hand caught, especially by that right there. So, actually, you know what? Also, too, we want to, I forgot, too, that we want to clean. Make sure you clean that up too. So now you can instead of just using this, you can actually go and get some kerosene and use that way, and just put it in a spray bottle and just keep on using like that. But see, with the Ninja 300, the chain has O-ring chain, and you want to make sure that you got something that's safe for your O-rings so it doesn't destroy them. So this right here, safe for O-rings. So now, see, where is, take that back all the way, find that. Okay, now right here, like I said, this is the part, this is right here where your link is. Take your brush, put it over that. Now, just hold it down. Give it a couple of good spins. And now, do it just like this too. Bottom end. Now, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty doing this, because no matter what, when you have a garage, you're gonna get your hands dirty. The only time I suggest using gloves is whenever doing certain things. So okay, now I'm going to show you what's going to be coming off this chain right here. So is coming off of your chain. Make sure to even keep your sprockets clean. Now, if you maintain your chain and keep it clean and everything and do it right, it should last longer. But the way how you can tell from a good sprocket and a good chain is how the teeth are on the sprocket. Now, I've said this in one of my videos that if you go and the sprocket has just teeth, it should be fine. Whenever it has just like those teeth right there, I don't know if you can see them or not, but if your back sprocket has like something that says, they call it shark tooth, shark fin. I call it shark fin because it looks like a shark fin. If it looks like how a saw blade does, just like that shark fin look, then your sprocket is no good. You're gonna have to replace it. And whenever you replace that, you gotta replace your chain. Also too, if it's actual sharp like a toothpick, if the teeth on the sprocket is sharp like a toothpick, gonna have to replace it. Just like that, you're gonna have to replace the chain too, because you're gonna have to replace both of those. So let's get this more cleaned up right here. Now you want to make sure that you wipe this all really good and down. Yeah, just make sure that you clean that really good. Now, after you go and get the chain all degreased, let it go back right there where the link is. Let it set for a while. Let it set and dry. I say give it about at least an hour or two. Let it dry. Then once we give it about an hour or two, we will come back and we will apply the wax. So we are going to give this some time to dry and we will be back. Okay, we give this about 2 hours to dry. So, like I said, it's however long you want to let it dry. I usually, like I said, I give this probably about at least an hour or two, which, I want to do an hour. So, so you still just give it a little wipe down still, just in case. And keep an eye right where that link is, because that is right where, okay, remember right where that link is. So now we're going to take our chain wax. I don't know why I'm shaking this up. It's not spray paint or anything, but still. Can the lid come off or what? Okay, now get behind here. Now remember, right here, right where that link is, just start spraying until you get all the way back to that link. Okay, there you go. You know, sometimes it's best to, they say, do it right here on the sides too. So we're going to give it a little more wax. The reason, like I said, why we got this down is so we do not make a mess on the garage floor. There you go. Your chain is all waxed. So, what do I do with the lid? Let that work in. Now, usually to degrease and do this, you know, there's usually a certain amount of miles they say you should go before doing this. For me, I do it every 500 miles or 600 miles. Which I hit 500 miles the other day, so I go do that. Sometimes I'll do it by the month, sometimes I'll do it by the month. It's how you want to do it. But you know, like I said, a word of warning, please do not be like these other people that try to say that turn your motorcycle on and put it in gear and do like that, because this, when it turns, when you're going, you do not want that to do that. That can hurt you. This, the sprocket, the chain, like I said, it's not a play toy. It's not something that you can just, oh yeah, it's easy to play with. Don't do that. Take care of your motorcycle, take care of your chain, take care of your sprocket. If you do, they will last longer, and you know, they'll do much more better. And you know, if you want to take my advice on this and listen to what I said today about all this, you know, thank you. But until next time, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so whenever your buddy MadFox13 uploads new videos like this and, you know, gives y'all advice about things, y'all will be known. Because there's videos out here where people, you know, they won't tell you the good side or the bad side of things. They'll tell you one side. I'm telling you the good side and the bad side in my videos. So, until next time, sayonara.